Agatha all along. Here we have Catherine Hahn, who reprises her role as Agatha Harkness from the WandaVision miniseries. And a lot of the cast and the crew from WandaVision returned here, including the series musical team. There were several different titles that were announced for the series as part of a whole marketing campaign before the official title of Agatha all along. Like I remember it was like Agatha Darkhold Diaries or something. Agatha one of them was Darkhold Diaries, one of them was Coven of Secrets or whatever bullshit. And they kept changing the title. And I remember a lot of people, a lot of you guys on YouTube and on the internet were triggered and were getting angry, what is going on, what the hell is going on, why do they keep changing the title of this movie? And you know why? It was because it was Agatha all along. She manipulated the title of this mini series. But yes, so in this show, so in Agatha All Along, it is set 3 years after being trapped under a magical spell in the town of Westview, New Jersey, at the end of the miniseries WandaVision, which came out in 2021. The witch, Agatha Harkness, played by Catherine Hahn, escapes with the help of a goth teen, who played by Joe Locke, who wishes to face the trials of the legendary Witch's Road. Without her magical powers, Agatha and the teen form a coven of witches to face the trials while contending, can't read shit, with some of Agatha's old enemies such as the Salem Seven. So I really love the character of Agatha Harkness. Catherine Hahn really delivers such an amazing performance. Her performance in WandaVision was very captivating and mesmerizing and hypnotizing. Um, and I just really loved her performance in WandaVision. And but when okay, I'll be honest with you. On personally, when I heard that they're making a spin-off of WandaVision and it's going to be starring, it's going to be focusing on the character of Agatha Harkness, I was like, among with a lot of people, with some people, were like, do we really need an Agatha miniseries? Maybe a Vision TV show, which is in development, by the way. James Spader has is returning to play Ultron. But I was like, do we really need an Agatha TV show? I mean, what will be the purpose of this show? I mean, we got a little bit of her origin in one of the episodes of WandaVision with the Salem witch trials, and then her absorbing her mom's powers and the other witches' powers when she was when they were when they locked her up in that one not a flashback but that one backstory when that opened up. But I'm like, yeah, I was like, I don't know if we need an Agatha Harkness TV show, but okay, we'll see how it goes. And recently, I have been so depressed and disappointed with so many Disney Plus, MCU, Marvel TV shows, with the exception of the special presentations such as the Werewolf by Night Halloween presentation, and the Guardians of the Galaxy Christmas special. But besides those, recently, I mean, to be honest with you, I love WandaVision except the finale. Falcon the Winter Soldier, I liked probably the last 2 or 3 episodes. The character of John Walker, U.S. agent, was so his performance, his character arc in that miniseries, that Falcon and the Winter Soldier, kept me on board. And I even dressed up. I loved the character of John Walker. I even went far ahead and I cosplayed. I dressed up as John Walker's Captain America for that Halloween 2021. So yeah, and then like I mean like Loki, some parts of Moon Knight, like those are like the only shows that really like resonated with me. Everything else is pretty mediocre or garbage or could have been done better, like Miss Marvel or She-Hulk. Um and then like, Secret Invasion was just a boring, abysmal garbage. It was a abysmal mess, and then Echo was just tiresome. It was just lazy. I felt like sleeping when I watched Echo. And yeah, and Daredevil was in like 5 seconds of that show. So yeah, basically my point is all these Disney Plus shows have really let me down. And I just wanted something good. I keep being hopeful. I always try my best to be hopeful when a new like MCU Marvel like Disney Plus show comes out. I always try to be hopeful and be positive, but at the same time, I can't help but be cautious um, going into a brand new show because I'm like, it could lean either way. It could be good or it could be total garbage. And let me say right here, right now, Agatha All Along was an amazing treat. It was an amazing Halloween treat. And I binged watched I've all caught up. I've seen, all the show. I've seen all, excuse me, I've seen all the episode of this miniseries. I'm all caught up. And this was such a fun experience. I would say, wait, sit right here. Let me see. I would say episode 7, there's 9 episodes in total. I would say episode 7 was the best episode of the whole like series, of the whole mini series. Episode 7 was the best. It was the highlight. Like so much, and there will be a tiny bit of spoilers, but not a whole lot. Just to let you guys know, the character of Joe, Joe Locke's character, everyone like the show and everyone was calling him, was like he didn't have a name, like he was under like a spell or some kind of ritual and he can't say his actual name. Every time he says his name, there's some kind of like a magical trick that's preventing, there's some kind of like magical like ritual that's keeping his mouth shut, and all the other characters are calling him Teen. And then we got, and then people were like speculating who his character could be, and then I was like, and then I read an article that said that he's going to be playing um that's going to be playing like before the show came out, like before the trailers, the mark, like when they were still marketing and when they were casting for the show. I read an article that said that he's going to be playing Hulkling, but it was debunked because he's actually Billy Kaplan, the son, the real and true son of Wanda Maximoff and Wiccan. He's Wiccan. And maybe in the future of the MCU, he's gonna meet Hulkling. The two of them gonna fall in love. They might, maybe down in the future in the MCU when they try to build like the Young Avengers, which is what Kamala Khan was doing at the end of the Marvels. But yeah, Aubrey Plaza, by the way, like I was watching this show, I have never been more attracted to Aubrey Plaza than when I was watching this show. I was even more attracted to her. She's hot. Aubrey Plaza is beautiful. She's a beautiful, gorgeous. human being. But in this show, like she was just oozing sex appeal. I just could not keep my eyes off of her, and her character reveal, like her character, I was kind of like speculating, like she's gonna, is she like the enchant, I mean, like I was thinking to myself, Agatha, okay, Agatha's a witch and there's gonna be magic involved, and and Aubrey Plaza is playing like a green witch, and I'm thinking, well, the only Marvel character that I know that is like kind of like a green witch, quote unquote, is the Enchantress. I thought Aubrey Plaza was going to be playing the Enchantress, and Rio, quote unquote, is an alias. Um, but no, it was later revealed that she's Lady Death, and I was like, holy shit! And I kind of, I mean, I kind of saw that coming. Like there were like tiny drops of hints leading up to that reveal. But when they fully revealed it, I was like, okay, now I'm very slow. I am very slow when it comes to like, you know, plot twists and character, revelations, and you know, all these things, all those things. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Good to see Evan Peters again. His cameo, his appearance in this miniseries, excuse me, was just so funny. Was so funny, and I just love seeing Evan Peters popping up here and there. I hope to see more of him down in the future of the MCU. But yeah, I'm glad to say it. I'm glad to say that Agatha All Along was a great and fun little like Halloween um, experience. I'm definitely going to be watching Agatha All along with Werewolf by Night, the Halloween special, every Halloween, on Disney Plus. It was a very fun experience and nice treat. It's not perfect. I felt like there were some characters that I wanted like more development of, like the other members, the other members of, this coven, this new coven of witches, like the other characters. I wish there was more developed to the other ladies. Um, but yeah, I mean, the Salem Seven themselves aren't really that menacing, or, like I said, not really much development. Um, I mean, I don't really know. Like the whole witches going down, facing the trials of the witches road. It kind of felt like an escape room. It felt like an escape room. Going from one place to another, solving riddles and facing challenges. It's like an escape room. Um, but like, I just wish there could have been more. Is what my little gripe with this series. But yeah, I love the production value. The one episode with the Halloween, like Billy, like as dressed up as Maleficent. He slayed that Maleficent costume. Oh my god, I'm kind of jealous. But anyway, and then Agatha was like the Wicked Witch. Oh my god, seeing Catherine Hahn like as her face like green and the Wicked Witch, like I was getting, and it's funny because like the Wicked movie is coming soon, so it's like perfect timing. Um, with everything, but yeah, I mean like I said, and when you once you take a step back and look at the whole picture, it's pretty much an escape room. Going from one place to another, solving riddles, escape rooms, and all that. That's pretty much it. I mean, you're not really getting much more out of that, but it's still better than fucking Echo or She-Hulk or Secret Invasion. I'll say that much. But yeah, this was a nice time. This was a very fun Halloween treat and experience. Like I said, I love the production value. It looks so like the settings and like the building, like the interior designs looks really good. Looks really good. The humor was very light. I mean, they were pushing some boundaries that I did not expect them to push. Um, when it came to the humor and yeah, that's I'll stop right there. But yeah, and of course, the actors, the casts, their performances from Catherine, Joe, and especially Aubrey Plaza um, were amazing. But yeah, you guys have to check out Agatha all along. If I mean, I never give out ratings or grades, but if I had to grade this one, I would probably grade it a B plus or like an 8 or an 8.5 out of a 10. It's definitely on the higher above the higher scale, the higher grade, the higher scale. But yeah, definitely check out Agatha all along if you can. Um, Finally, like I want more. I hope like future MCU like Disney Plus shows follow like WandaVision and Loki, Agatha, and maybe Moon Knight. Yeah, Moon Knight, and hopefully I'm crossing my fingers for the new Daredevil show. We're getting closer and closer to March. We're getting closer and closer to March. It's already November. So yeah, I hope the tone and everything is kind of like I feel like we're in a good place for the MCU and the Disney Plus if they keep at it. But anyway, thank you so much everyone for taking time to listening to my review, my thoughts on Agatha all along. Check it out, the whole episode, all the episodes, the whole show is readily available on Disney Plus. It's all out. So to go check it out on Disney Plus. Thank you so much for taking time to listen to my review, my thoughts. Please like and subscribe. That would help me a lot. That would boost me and boost my support. And I thank you for that. I appreciate that. I love you guys. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Thanks.